Faculty Fast Fac, rating online discussion forums. To grade a forum activity from within the activity interface, you need to enable ratings. There are 5 common rating aggregation types: average, count, maximum, minimum, and sum. If you do not wish to rate through the forum activity, you can choose no ratings, and then it will not show up in the gradebook. Let's go over those aggregation types. So the aggregation type defines how ratings are combined to form that final grade in the gradebook for that forum activity. Maximum rating, the highest rating for any of the posts, becomes the final grade. Minimum rating, the smallest or lowest rating, becomes the final grade. The average of ratings means you take all of the ratings and average them together. The count of ratings simply counts the number of posts that have been rated. The individual ratings on each of the posts is irrelevant. Sum of ratings takes all of the points for all of the ratings for the posts that have been graded and adds them together. And again, no ratings, the activity will not appear in the gradebook. So for maximum and minimum ratings, here's an example. If a student has posted once and responded 3 times, in this example, a maximum rating aggregation would give the student a grade of 19 out of 20 in the gradebook, and a minimum rating would give them a 15 out of 20. For an average of ratings, the same student would end up with a 17.5 out of 20 in the gradebook. For a count of ratings, this student would only have a 4 out of 20 because, as I said previously, the actual ratings on individual posts are irrelevant in a count of grade system. It only matters how many posts you have created. Now for a sum of ratings, the points from each of the posts and responses are added together. So for instance, you might say the initial post is worth 10 points, and each of the responses would be worth 5 points. Any responses beyond 2 are not graded. In a situation like that, this student would get a 17 out of 20 in the gradebook. To add ratings in a standard forum, you would come in and click on the post that you wish to rate. Down here, it will tell you the type of aggregation you have, and then allow you to assign a rating up to the number of points allowed for the activity. You can go between posts using the navigation. Each time you leave a page, the ratings are saved. If you want to rate a forum in a blog-like format, to get to the posts and replies, you will click Discuss this topic, at which point you can rate the initial post and any replies that you want. For each person post one discussion, it's the same as the standard forum. And the single simple discussion has you simply rate on the main page here. For a Q&A forum, you will need to come into the specific question that you posed, and then you will be able to rate all of the replies. Once you have rated all of the posts and responses that you wish to rate, you can come into the gradebook in the grader report and get an overview of how each student has done on each assignment. If you want to more easily view by student, you can choose the user report, select all users, and this will tell you by student how they did on the forums.